I am the amazing atheist.
And you're not.
Kill yourself now, you fucking swine.
You should be ashamed.
Alright, these are questions asked by the people, of the people, to the people, for the people. Yeah! What? Doesn't matter. Would you rather join the KKK or Al-Qaeda? I'm already a southern white male, so if I join the KKK, my lifestyle wouldn't change that much. I don't have any black friends as it is. You know, plus the KKK, you could be lazy. The KKK doesn't do anything anymore. They don't lynch people anymore. They don't really burn them crosses too much anymore. What does the KKK actually do? They play softball together and go to barbecues. Ooh, big fucking deal. The only problem with being in the KKK is you have to hang out with a bunch of dumbass redneck white people. And I'm racist against white people. I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. But I certainly couldn't be a member of Al-Qaeda because they have to do shit. You know, I might be expected to be a suicide bomber at some point. That doesn't sound like any fun. You go into a building and blow yourself up and for Allah, and you get 72 virgins. I'm like, can I see some authentication of this? Like, can you verify these facts for me? No, you do! Faith! That's not really my strong point. Amazing atheist. Don't really have too much of the faith thing going on. Sorry. You show me proof of these virgins, and I will gladly blow up those children. If I'm gonna get some jailbait ass in magical Allah's palace, I will kill those children. Failing that, I'm gonna go do something else. What do you think of the energy crisis? I don't know what the fuck that is, honestly. I mean, I asked Scotty, but he's all like, get the fuck away from me, you idiot, so I don't fucking know. When it comes to storytelling, what works of art inspire you? I kind of fucking shortened that because the original question was long and fucking stupid, but I just boiled it down to what it actually meant. My approach to writing fiction is that I just figure out a number of things that I like and I try to make them all fit into one story. Like if I'm like, I want ninjas and dragons and donuts, and I'm like, oh, that's all fucking, I'll figure something out, you know, a guy who eats donuts and fucking rides a dragon and fights ninjas, and there's a fucking book. This is probably a terrible way to write. I'm not condoning this. I'm not saying this is like a good literary method, because it's not. Like a samurai with like a fucking giant dick who uses it like as a lasso because he's also a cowboy. And people are like, what the fuck is this, TJ? This is the stupidest story I've ever read. I'm like, it's great! What are you talking about? Shakespeare is fucking like, I have been dethroned! You know, that's how it goes. This is a style I call awesomeism, where we just try to shove as much awesome as we can into as little space as possible. What is the oldest that a woman can be and you would still do her? 63? Seems like a good age. TJ, how does what you're doing now compare to what you thought you would be doing when you left high school? I thought I was going to basically grow up to be like a bigger, more awesome version of Marilyn Manson. And it turns out I'm actually a smaller, lamer YouTube celebrity version of Marilyn Manson. So, you know, without makeup or a cool get-up or music. My life pretty much sucks. Which, if any, is your favorite book by Richard Dawkins? Dawkins has yet to write a book about his sex life. When he does, that will be my favorite book. As far as other books, I've gotten through about half of a number of his books, but I've never finished one because they're boring. Regarding economic theory, which one do you think the government should adopt? I want the government to give me a free toaster every now and then. As long as that's the case, I'm happy. As long as we're basically free to live our lives as individuals and do what we want to do and are not encumbered by government intervention or the intervention of our fellow citizens, then I'm happy. I think that is the only thing that matters to me. I don't care if you're economically left-wing or economically right-wing, so long as you are libertarian in your social values. How would you kill Sean Hannity if you had an infinite budget? Well, I'd build a time machine, then I would go kill Sean Hannity, then I would travel back in time a minute and I would kill him earlier, then I would kill him a minute 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 earlier, going all the way back to his fucking childhood, kill him as a child, kill him as a baby, kill his mom, kill his dad, keep killing his ancestry back to the fucking beginning of time until eventually I was killing my ancestors too, and we had some kind of terrible grandfather paradox going on. Have any lesbian couples taken you up on your offer to impregnate one of them? No. You know, I want my kid to be raised by lesbians. I don't want him to have some dad hanging around fucking beating him and like, yeah, you're gonna get the belt, boy, and that kind of shit. I want a lesbian couple to raise my kid. No lesbians have fucking come to the forefront and be like, we would like your seed. Call me lesbians, call me. Would you rather be anally raped by Jabba the Hutt or stripped naked on national TV? And I say, why can't I do both? I'll be stripped naked on national TV and then ass raped by Jabba the Hutt. Why not? I'm a fame whore, and I know that if I was the guy who got naked on TV and then was raped by Jabba the Hutt, I'd be pretty fucking famous. People would know my name. I could write a book, what it was like to be naked on TV and raped by Jabba the Hutt, and people would be like, wow, this is a good book. Oh, look at his humiliation. It's hilarious to me. But he's actually a pretty good writer, whatever. You only live once. What's the fucking problem with being humiliated and anally raped every now and then? Do you believe in the concept of truth? It says right on my website, friend, the truth is that there is no truth. And that's the truth, somehow. What do you do for a living?
Yo mama, bitch!
If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? I'd have sex with a crocodile because then there's a manliness factor there. You know, other guys be talking about their conquests like, oh, fuck this bitch with huge tits. You'd be like, yeah, well, I fucked a crocodile, bitch. That's right. Where do you think I get these scars? I fucked a crocodile. Beat that shit. You can't. What inspired you to make all the videos that we know and love? Well, it all started with a petty argument with a stupid person who used to frequent a website I used to go to. I had an argument with them on AIM about God. They were saying that nature itself is God. I'm like, it's just nature. You don't need to call it God. If you're just talking about nature functioning as nature, you don't have to call it God, because that just confuses people. Why would you say some shit like that and just fucking add to the confusion and give credence to these fucking psychopathic fucking redneck Bible-thumping morons? Why would you do that? He persisted in being a moron, so I'm like, I gotta do something about this. So, the something I did was I created a YouTube account, and the rest is fucking goddamn history. How would your life be different without YouTube? Well, I'd be massively ripped, I'd have a 12-inch penis, and there'd be girls lined up around the block to suck it. So things would basically be the same. Do you think the Bush administration should be investigated for torture and wiretapping and all that good shit? No, but I think the people of this country should form an angry mob and round all those bastards up and burn them at the stake. What is your writing process? My writing process consists of me staring at a blank screen and crying for several hours. I want my hat now. Boom! Good times. If you were the leader of the world, what would you do? I would leave the world to its own devices as I pursued strange, bizarre sex acts with numerous odd partners. If you awoke from a coma to find that everyone in the world was suddenly named Bernard, would you want to know why everyone was named Bernard, or would you want to shake the hand of the only person named Steve? Well, I wouldn't be able to shake the hand of the only person named Steve, because if everyone was named Bernard except for one person, they would all get together and kill that one person for being different. Why do you bash conspiracy theorists when you talk all the time about how they are trying to control us? Okay, here's why. Because that's not a fucking conspiracy. It's right out in the open. The fucking corporations and the government are trying to control you. That's why they have a police force that tries to tell you what to do. That's why they have commercials all over television telling you what to buy, what will make you happy to have. There's no big secret. There's no conspiracy. They're trying to fuck you in the open. They whip out their dick on television and they say, we are going to fuck you with this dick, and you will pretend to like it. It's not a conspiracy. They're openly evil, and we're openly tolerant of said evil. This question video is over. Fuck y'all.
Bye.